I would like to speak on a book I have read and enjoyed a lot. But I would like to make my presentation in a different way. I would like you to participate in this online virtual presentation as well. And I would like to do a bit of a guessing game. So here is a picture. Wow, I would say it's a dramatic picture. So, what is this? What do you think? And then, just looking at this picture, what kind of feelings do you experience? What does it stir in you? Does it stir you peacefulness, a state of peacefulness? Does it make you anxious? Maybe does it cause panic? So what kind of feelings does it stir in you? Now, this picture is somehow related to the book I'm presenting. And again, think what my book might possibly deal with. Will it deal with technology? Will it deal with aliens? Will it deal with the issues our planet is confronting at present? Or maybe it will deal with love. And what if I tell you that my book is dealing with all these themes? Now, do you know who this person is? I'm pretty sure you have recognized Stephen Hawking. Who doesn't know him? So he once said that he's definitely not a rock star, because usually scientists are not rock stars, but somehow he managed to become a kind of rock star in cosmology, in sciences, because even a person like me, who is so far away from the realm of sciences, knows who he is and is truly impressed by his personality and admires him very much. So, what do you think that book will deal with? Because I said it's going to deal with technology, with issues our planet is confronting, with aliens, and definitely with love. I'm referring to his book, Brief Answers to the Big Questions. And this is the book in which Stephen Hawking tried to popularize the sciences, and he did it in such a brilliant way. And a person who doesn't understand anything in physics, I'm really actually not proud of it, and I'm ashamed of it, but this is the truth, and I have to admit it, right? Even a person like me enjoyed tremendously reading the book. But why? So, maybe because of his beliefs. One of them is, I want to add my voice to those who demand immediate action on the key challenges for our global community. I hope that going forward, even when I'm no longer here, people with power can show creativity, courage, and leadership. Let them rise to the challenge of the Sustainable Development Goals and act, not out of self-interest, but out of common interest. I am very aware of the preciousness of time. Seize the moment. Act now. So this is definitely a piece of advice all of us should follow. We shall understand the preciousness of time. We have to seize the moment, and definitely we have to act now. Otherwise, it might be too late. Okay, now I would like us to do a bit of a guessing game. to make the presentation interactive. What do you think is the continuation of this statement? While there's life, there is hope. This is what Stephen Hawking truly believed in. Then he also said, we all are journeying together into the future, but let us work together to make that future a place we want to visit. So who are we? We are time travelers, indeed, and being responsible and realizing the importance of the moment, of the present, we definitely have to work together, collaborate, think critically and creatively in order to create this future, including for us. Okay, now, he also said us that we should be somehow. Interesting how? Be brave, be curious, be determined, overcome the odds. It can be done. He truly knew that everything can be realized as long as one has set one's mind to it. And his life is a proof. He has proved this. Some quotes. My work is about finding a rational framework to understand the universe around us. And what could define God as the embodiment of the laws of nature? Indeed, Stephen Hawking is not a Christian, right? He does not believe in the Christian God. But that doesn't make him a believer. And he actually explains this in the last quote here, right? He believes in the God, in the one who embodies the laws of nature. What I like about him is that he is not imposing his point of view. He definitely doesn't belittle the people who believe in God. He just offers his insight on this, what he thinks about it. And I think this is also amazing. Okay, today's is often tomorrow's science fiction. So, science fact, sorry. Today's science fiction is often tomorrow's science fact. And I agree with it. And I think you would also agree with it. And think about Jules Verne's books. Some of the machines he imagined, right, looked like something fantastic at the time, and still gradually people built those machines. Now, this quote also made me think of Ray Bradbury, Isaac Asimov, and again, the ideas reflected in their short stories look like science facts nowadays. Okay, I am convinced that humans need to leave Earth. If we stay, we risk being... In Stephen Hawking's belief or opinion, we risk being annihilated. So definitely this is open to debate. And I'm pretty sure there would be people disagreeing, strongly disagreeing with it, and maybe even giving solid arguments. However, I would say that one can't ignore that at present the Earth is overpopulated, and that this is really quite, no, at present, I can say dramatic, but let us also not forget about what humans do to the earth and about the greenhouse effect, about global warming, and that we are contributing to this greenhouse effect. Okay, I have to. We have no other option. So Stephen Hawking hoped for the best, and he encouraged us to do the same. Another quote. I believe the future of communication is brain-computer interfaces. There are two ways electrodes on the skull and implants. I know this is also another quote that might stir controversy, but there's something in this quote, particularly if we again think of Stephen Hawking's life and that his life was assisted by a machine, and he could communicate all his knowledge, all his wisdom via a computer. So maybe there's something to it. And actually he also suggests how to do it. Because he says our future is a race between the growing power of our technology and the wisdom with which we use it. So the idea I have understood from this passage is that definitely we shall not shy away from technology or just ignore and keep criticizing the technological impact on our life. No, we shall make sure that technology doesn't become our master, that we don't become the slaves of technology. Okay, if you know how something works, you can control it, says Stephen Hawking. And again, if we know how technology works, maybe there is a chance to control it. We have still this chance. The idea is not to lose our intelligence. And in his book, Stephen Hawking truly believed in human intelligence. The human mind is an incredible thing, he says. It can conceive of the magnificence of the heavens and the intricacies of the basic components of matter. Yet for each mind to achieve its full potential, it needs a spark, the spark of inquiry and wonder. Remember, he said, be brave, be curious, and be determined. So definitely it's not that we will stay and say, okay, we're intelligence, we're the rock stars. No, we have to work, to keep working, to keep developing our critical thinking skills. One more quote. I don't believe in boundaries, either for what we can do in our personal lives or for what life and intelligence can accomplish in our universe. We stand at a threshold of important discoveries in all areas of science. Without doubt, our world will change enormously in the next 50 years. I think we have a big chance to witness it. Now, on this slide, you see Stephen Hawking and you see another fictional character. And while reading that book, I thought of The Little Prince. And I wonder, judging by what I have said so far, by the quotes I presented, do you see the connection? If not, I hope my last slide will show what the two have in common. So remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Try to make sense of what you see and wonder about what makes the universe exist. Be curious, and however difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. It matters that you don't just give up. Unleash your imagination. Shape the future. I hope I have convinced you to read the book because I'm pretty sure you will enjoy it.